Hey everyone, Pastor Caleb here with the last of our videos in our series about the Lord's Supper and how we're going to navigate the Lord's Supper as a practical issue moving forward in a global pandemic. If you've watched all the videos up to this point, you know the nature of the situation. We as a congregation have chosen to not offer the Lord's Supper in any official way. We are choosing to take this time to fast from the Lord's Supper as a congregation so that we learn about the Lord's Supper a little bit more. So it takes some time to dig into what the scriptures have said about it and long for that opportunity for us to gather together again to take the Lord's Supper. So this last video is just a chance for me to wrap up this series and just give you some practical information as we move forward. The first of those is that we are going to continue teaching about the Lord's Supper. Obviously, we've put out this video series now that you can go back to. You can dig into some of the texts about the Lord's Supper that we have brought up, Amos and Psalm 137, and obviously Paul's work in 1 Corinthians 11. But we're also going to, on Maundy Thursday, or Holy Thursday, which is the day before Good Friday, this year is April 9th. On that day, I'm going to be releasing a longer video talking about the Lord's Supper again, why it is valuable, and what we can look forward to the next time that we gather together. So I pray that you make that a priority on Maundy Thursday, that you would watch that video and that you would learn a little bit more about the Lord's Supper so that we can have a robust understanding of this beautiful gift that God has given us moving forward. Second, obviously, we're not offering the Lord's Supper in any official capacity, but that does not mean that if you are craving the Lord's Supper and you are willing to have me come over to your house, I will gladly administer the Lord's Supper to you. In a case like this, it is a little bit gray when it comes to how we apply the Lord's Supper, and so we have said we're not going to offer anything officially as a congregation, but we are still going to administer the sacrament to those who need it. So if you would like to set up a private appointment with me where I can come over and serve the Lord's Supper to you, I could do that maybe even on your doorstep. That way we're outdoors. I'm not coming into your house and possibly bringing any contagions in, nor am I receiving any contagions from your house. And also we would be able to have social distance on your porch. Set that up with me. My email is caleb.schultz@crossoflife.net. You can send me an email at that email and I'll be glad to set up an appointment with you. The last thing then for us to think about is just that we would long for this community of believers again, that you would check up on each other, continue to do that in this time when we're not able to worship the way that we would normally worship, to see each other regularly each Sunday as we were normally able to. Be the community of Christians that you are, even if we don't have the regular gatherings that we are used to. This is a chance for us to reflect and repent and refocus on the good things that God has given us. The Lord gives and the Lord takes away. May the name of the Lord be praised. That's what the author Job writes to us in the Old Testament. When everything was taken away from him, that was what he said. He said, the Lord gives and the Lord takes away. May the name of the Lord be praised. And we echo those words now. The Lord has taken away from us the regular gathering of our worship life and the Lord's Supper. But may the name of the Lord be praised, because he is still gracious and he is still good, and he will lead us through this, and he will gather us again to receive his gifts. God be praised for that. And I pray for you regularly, and I hope you pray for me as well as we try to navigate this crisis.